swap. It's like a tradition now. Somebody's trying to get one word in before Will press the button.
What be funny is the button pressed and it's just waiting to start. And then so it just now be awkward, like, okay, when you gonna start? And then you get that feeling like, okay, I can say one more thing before it click on. And then But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Kayfabe Podcast. Now, if you are a fan of the podcast, you would know that it's not Saturday, it's not Sunday, but we are here, and it is a Wednesday, and this is a special edition of the Kayfabe Podcast. Why? Because I was supposed to go somewhere, which I'm no longer going to, and we already planned all of this.
Yeah.
So. And look, Boza, let me tell you something. Because we transparent here. We do the opposite of the kayfabe. We do not. We do not. We sell. Well, honey don't sell. I'll sell. I don't give a fuck. She's forever don't sell.
Honey's checking out things like Goldberg, man. Like, no.
Mm-hmm. But that's a good thing because somebody has to keep it. Because Boza just said, thank you for doing this in the middle of the week. With life be life. Because listen here, two of the three of us feel in the same way. We know Honey doesn't because she's rich. Now we know rich people be having problems.
That's not even the case. That's not even true.
All I know is
like, honey,
I'm rich in personality. I'm totally not rich in the wallet.
What's your rich problem? Is being too cloudy to fly your jet? Like, what's the deal?
No,
She's suffering from tennis elbow, whatever the fuck that is.
I don't even play tennis.
Exactly, but you
don't play fucking tennis.
For some reason, I got tennis elbow.
It's right up through here.
That's right up in here, right in this area. Ooh, need to go get my cold carrot treatments again.
No.
Get my stuff feeling good. But we glad to jump in here with y'all, man, because life is life too. And so we were going to just record this and have it come out Saturday and Sunday. And if I'm being honest, we might still shoot one this weekend, depending on what the schedule look like. You still might see us again. You just getting double features this week. But we were gonna pre-record it, but Deonne had gave us the bright idea of like, hey man, let's see what this nighttime crowd hitting like. What the insomniacs talking about? And so we was like, hey, let's do it. So we here. But before we get started, because we do got some trending news to talk about, we got some AEW news. We also have our Great Blind Five. We have a new segment that we are doing thanks to Deonne as well. We are going to keep that a secret though for now. And then of course, if you are watching this, it does say gimmick swap. Well, it's going to be swapping events because we're not doing gimmick swap tonight. We are going to be doing One Has to Go. So you get yourself a little treat. I don't like that this shit keep hitting my highlights so fucking hard. I don't like it. I don't like the way I'm looking. I feel like
it's beating you in the face, man.
Right. And the lights are turned down. Like now I just want to turn the thing off and then just sitting here like fucking Batman.
I mean, you have the shirt. Yeah.
I was gonna say you have the shirt on, so it's only fitting.
Oh, Batman. Imagine if I just started doing that the whole night. Oh, tonight
I would. We'd be
Kayfabe Podcast. It's the people's nightmare, and it's going to be wrestling with Honey.
To be short, I feel like.
Honey, I have to ask you something. What's the better franchise, Bad Boys or Rush Hour? Tell me which one's the better franchise.
Ooh, that's a great debate, actually.
Dark Councilman, I love it.
Well, your voice wouldn't make it, man. Like,
nah, I'm not doing that for an hour and a half. You got Didn't pay me to do that.
Where are the drugs going? Yeah, that mess. Yeah.
That shit, yo, like, I'm sorry. Okay, can we talk about it real quick? Because I'm sorry, but
Where were the drugs going?
as soon as I'm hearing that,
Word of me.
I'm not taking you seriously as a vigilante. First off, Christian Bale is like 5'6". So stopping here to me already don't make me intimidated by you. You may get some hits in the where, okay, you can get me down, and you're like, where is he? Where are the drugs?
Well, okay. So
I just be like, what voice is that?
He should turn himself in.
So what if Batfleck showed up at your door?
See, that's different because that sounded animatronic. Now that's scary. All right, that's the most fearful Batman I've seen of all the live action Batmans. I'm just throwing that out there now. Like I all I can say is this: when I was in theaters and I saw that big motherfucker hanging like this in the corner of the wall, and he didn't drop down, he ran up. I was like, If I was a cop, I'd go home. I would go home. Be like, yo, hey, let's leave. Be like, yo, what about the people in there? Yeah,
that was wild that he was just in that corner like that, man. And the fact that it wasn't a swing, it was just like he was a figure of some sort. Just
honey, he was just holding it like that. Imagine, like you in a room right now. I want you to turn to your right and look at the corner of your room. And just
I did when you said it.
Just imagine my big 6'3" ass like this right now at the corner of that wall, just looking at you. And you like, oh shit, and I just come up like a fucking roach and go in the hole that's in your ceiling.
Yeah, dog.
With a cape.
That's wild.
Yeah, that is leave the facility.
That is evacuate.
That is.
It's down the road, man.
Or hiding in the bush. That's like hiding in the bushes, like Homer Simpson going back. Like
they're gonna be like, "Yo, we not gonna go stop the crime? What crime? I ain't see nothing happen."
I think he did everything he needed to do. We needed to do here too. So
yeah, I'm like,
cuffs on him, bro.
Why did we get out the car again? I don't even know why we in here. Why are we in here? Ain't we trespassing as the cops? Let's go home. I ain't got time for this.
I hate we won't get like a full Batfleck movie. I hate that we're missing out on that. But Superman trailer came out today, so there's that.
Man, they cooking.
You think so?
They cooking.
Something didn't feel right for me.
Oh, that felt right to me.
I don't know, man.
I finally like Superman.
We'll have to talk about it, but something just didn't. Something was off.
I like that Superman. You know what it is that I like about him? This is no disrespect to the dude that plays Superman. He looked like an alien. Just like if you look at him, you'll catch what I'm talking about. But it looks.
I saw the poster.
Yeah, it's like
arms crossed.
If you told me you was from Krypton, it'd be like that tracks. That fully tracks.
I want it to be good, so we get more DC. But boy, that's a lot riding on it.
So, well, you also got Peacemaker though, so I think that's also what got me a little bit excited about it. Is because you're also getting Peacemaker. And did you see the Peacemaker trailer?
I did. I haven't seen that.
Okay, so it's picking up right after Superman. So
really?
So it's
hard for me to get into it because we're cherry picking what we're keeping from an old universe.
No. So James Gunn already said like he's gonna explain how he goes into this new DCU. He's gonna show
Deadpool now.
See, I want to tell you because if you see the trailer, it's kind of like that, yeah, but in a dope way, like in a really dope way.
Okay, I'm open-minded, man. I'm open-minded. I've been waiting for some from DC for 10 years now, and more than 10. I feel like,
man,
it's been rough. It's been rough.
I feel like they're getting ready to cook, bro, and they're seeing like Colonel Flag in there, and I'm like. Because you got to remember, Creature Commandos is actual
too.
Yeah, but it's like that shit really happened.
Yeah, and they show a silhouette of Batman at the end of that, where I'm like, go get Reacher, put him in that suit. If he's not Batman, we got problems.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll give up on DC after that.
He can't look bigger than Superman though.
I heard
he's not. That's the thing.
I heard that he is going to be the next Batman.
Reacher's thick, man. Reacher way thicker than.
Oh, the dude that plays Superman
Sweat?
is 6'4". Reacher's 6'3".
But size-wise,
no, that dude is, man. You know what? Watch him in the Twisters movie. If you
he was.
That was then, but he got bigger now.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you look at the trailer when he's sitting down with talking
that
to
Powell guy you talking about?
I think that's his name.
He was the main guy. Powell.
Oh, yeah, no.
Superman is David Cornsweat, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. It was the dude that had the hat that was kind of talking to Cornwell about like, yo, you need to do your job. The one that was working for the other company. You barely saw him though. Like he was barely in the movie. I think they showed him.
So he's the Superman, the new Superman, and then we're gonna have a Reacher.
They better.
And the one you talking about that you were thinking from Twister, he should definitely play Booster Gold.
I got him. Who did I? I think I picked him as Flash. I think he'd make a good Flash too.
I can see him as an older Flash. I also can see him as Blue Beetle. If they did Blue Beetle too, I can see him as Blue Beetle.
Really?
Yeah. I can see him because Booster Gold is okay, but either way, yeah. But let's get back to the original question because it still got to do with this. Which was the better franchise? Star Wars. Oh my God.
Hey, Andor was great. Go check out the review on All-Star Fandom. We just finished it up. Thank you.
That's why it was in my mind. That's why it was in my mind right there. The plug. Which franchise was better? Rush Hour or Bad Boys? What was the better trilogy? Let me say that. Yeah, let me do that so nobody cops out. What was the better trilogy? Rush Hour or Bad Boys?
God, I love Rush Hour. I mean, I love Rush Hour 2. I love Bad Boys 2.
So what's crazy about this for me is I don't really give a damn about the third ones on either of these franchises. So for me, it's about which one has the better 1 and 2. If I really had to pick, I mean, I'm definitely going bias pick due to history and my siblings definitely know. If you know me, you know this. I would have to say Rush Hour over Bad Boys. I would have to. I know those lines word for word, front to back. I know some Bad Boys as well, and the movies were fantastic, but there was just something so great about Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker that was just completely organic and new. And even the movie, the first movie when it came out, the soundtrack, like, I don't know, it's definitely got to be Rush Hour for me.
Here's the thing, I love the sequels more than the originals for these.
Same, absolutely.
Because
absolutely.
That scene in Bad Boys from the car chase, the shootouts, and then more car chase. Mm-hmm. I can rewatch that all day. Like that's one of the greatest action scenes I've ever seen.
Yeah,
it's like a war downtown in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
But then you give me Rush Hour 2. You got Chris Tucker in a crocodile suit, and you got Don Cheadle selling. Don Cheadle, the owner of a Chinese restaurant on Crenshaw.
Right.
Like,
and then you got Jeremy Piven as a fashionista expert trying to croc skin, buttercream, croc skin. What size is the waist? Let's go in.
Hey, man! Fun fact. The opening of Rush Hour, where they was that, is that C4? Is that C4?
That's the first one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With Penn.
I lived a block away from where they shot it.
Yeah.
Like I can see my apartment like in the video. It's still there, even in that time.
That's so dope.
I think I'm gonna go with Honey. Man, because I love Will and Martin. I love that second one.
I
like Rush Hour 1 better than Bad Boys, the first one.
Same.
So that puts me over. That puts Rush Hour over for me.
Yeah, man. The first one when they first meet, it's just too good. Like,
you think you got Chelsea Clinton? Like it's.
And then also when they used to give like the outtakes at the end of the movie, like, oh my god, like
gefilte fish.
We would love to see that. We would love to see that. We would love to see that, Jackie. We love to see that.
Yeah, we love to see that. With Jackie.
Be like, dang,
me, goddamn it.
You ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3.
Yeah, I gotta go. I
Yeah,
love
so
Bad
it's
Boys
gotta
2 though.
be. I think it has to be Rush Hour for sure for me.
So this is why I like this question, because it makes you. This is one of those key things that make you figure out who you are as a person.
Mm-hmm.
It does, because everything y'all just said lines up perfectly. And it really, the determining factor are the first movies of the franchise. And what do you like more? Are you a comedic person or are you an action person? Because while Rush Hour is funny, Rush Hour has, as far as the stories go, it has a story that ain't all that. Like it wasn't all that. It was just like, oh, yo,
The fights,
yeah, but
dope.
it was very like you knew what was happening.
Well, yeah,
like Bad Boys though was intense. You didn't know if Tierra Leone was gonna make it. The action sequences, but
didn't know if they was gonna shoot Reggie at the front door.
Yeah, well, that's the second one though. That's
not the second one.
Yeah, but the first one is like because it's so action, the comedy doesn't match up with Rush Hour.
Right.
And you got comedy in there. And so that's the thing though. It's just like, oh, y'all are more heavy on it. But I got, man, bro, like I know y'all said Rush Hour, but I'm kind of with Aminatu, man. I think I'm gonna have to say Bad Boys.
Man.
Oh my God. Martin swallowing the ecstasy was
because 2, I feel was the better comedy than Rush. I think True. Bad Boys 2 is funnier than Bad Boys than Rush Hour 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, bro, the shootout, he was like, where you bring the devil in here? Man, why you gotta tell you gotta bring the devil in the house?
I forgot about that scene.
Yeah, bro, when they was hooking up the camera and they showed the people fucking, and he was like,
so
he shot him in the ass. I was like, yo, this shit is hilarious. He said, when you came up from behind last night, it was just not
showing up to the captain's house all fucked up on ecstasy. Or even
you got a nice Vin Wayne.
Feng Shui. Yeah.
Feng Shui home. You got a great Feng Shui home, Captain.
And if anything, Martin's character changed the most between the first and second one.
Yes.
Like his seriousness of like this sort of a straight guy in the first one and being the guy who overreacted to everything.
And the captain too. Their captain. Yeah. He's like, do you two just wake up in the morning and call each other, say, hey Marcus, hey Mike, how you doing? All right. How we gonna fuck up the captain's life today?
You too. Captain, I was at a family barbecue. Like, hey, we didn't do all that. Wait, well, hold on, okay.
Oh, you might be swaying me, man.
We didn't do we didn't do all of that. Okay. Right. I'm telling you, man, when he had to go talk to Elephant Man, and he was like, "What are you doing to my shop? Don't do this to my shop." It's like, I'm gonna bring the house down. I'm gonna bring it down.
So
there's so many.
Really, it sounds like you're taking Bad Boys 2 as like the Joker card. Like, boom, it's because it saved the whole.
Bad Boys 2 is the one.
Yeah, because it's like but that's why this one is so difficult though, because Rush Hour 1 is so good that, and it's like compared to the Bad Boys 1, like Bad Boys 1 is great, but it's like it's straight either about to be action over comedy. Like that's what you want. Either I'm finna watch big and suspenseful, or I want to laugh and I get a little action too. So it's like that's why these battle neck and neck. But like when you get to Rush Hour, what's funny about it is
I'm just thinking about scenes in my head right now.
You can tell they followed each other's formulas and then switched.
Yeah,
2 was funny but had way more action in it. Yeah. And then Bad Boys was like, okay, we gotta throw some more funny in here.
It was it was the era of those action movies where they had those series, like Lethal Weapon 4 was hot around that time too, and Lethal Weapon was a fantastic series. Danny Glover going, and then after what happened with the flamethrower and doing the chicken dance and everything, Mel Gibson's character posting up the picture. There's still action and comedy in both. But I won't be swayed. I'm sticking with my Rush Hour, man. I really do love my Rush. The reason why I would say Rush Hour the most is because 1 and 2 is like done deal for me. With Bad Boys, it's more so about two. Just two for me.
Yeah, but two come with so much.
Damn, they did another car chase in that one too with the dead bodies going.
Mm-hmm. No, remember the Hummer where they went down the whole favela?
Yeah.
And let's not forget, they really bought a mansion to blow up.
For sure.
Like that was a real house. Like they found in Cuba and was like, yo, we about to buy this so we can blow it up.
What do we have? 4 Bad Boys movies now, right?
I think so. No, I think we got 5, right?
I think it's 4.
It might be
because they went out of order.
I don't know. I didn't go past 2.
They went out of order because Bad Boys 3 was Bad Boys for Life, and then they just had another one.
Yeah, I think it is 4. It's just 4.
Bad Boys Ride or Die or something like that.
So they just came out.
Ride or Die, yeah.
Wow.
Came out last year.
Yeah, Ride or Die is fire too. Like,
did you enjoy it?
I loved it. Bad Boy, yo, it was there. It was there for me.
Why they have to do John Sally like that though, man?
But that's what made it
just
so
for the gag.
I missed that one.
Just for the gag though at the end. Yeah, he was too tall for the stretcher.
Hey, listen. Hey. It's worth paying off. Hey, John Sally good. You know what I'm saying? He chilling, he relaxing. He know what it is.
You know what? Really wish they didn't cancel it. But the Gabrielle Union, Jessica Alba series.
That was such a good show.
So good. What was
what was it you said?
It was LA. I think it was LA something. It was called LA something. But it had Gabrielle Union and Jessica Alba. It was a spinoff to Gabrielle Union's character in Bad Boys 2.
Oh, with the cops, right? They were cops. It was just recent. Yeah, I didn't get to watch that one, but I remember
it was good. It was good.
I should have watched that.
They missed out on that one.
Yeah, they dropped the ball with that. They could have really kept that going. Yeah, I'm going with Bad Boys just because, like, as a whole, like everything that then came from it and stuff like that, like we saw the Rush Hour TV show.
Whew. So trending news.
I didn't even bother. I don't know why. I didn't even bother. I don't know why people would even bother with that. The Lethal Weapon ones too. Don't even know.
Okay. Hey, hold on now. Time out.
Will, you want to take this one?
You got it.
That was a surprise to me how good that was.
It was good.
Oh,
Damon Wayans' Murtaugh worked. The dude who played Riggs was a douche, but it worked. I hate we went into too much of his life or whatever, but the show was fun. It was like an action movie every week.
Yeah. It really was like Lethal Weapon if it was a TV show. Okay. Like they cast the right people, but then it kind of like, oh boy, that did play Riggs started really like tripping on set and stuff like that. So they actually wound up replacing him.
They actually killed off Riggs, man. That's wild.
Yeah, they killed off Riggs.
And how could they do that?
Spoiler, sorry.
Well, no, because
I'm never gonna watch that show, especially now. But
no. Like you want to watch it because like the storyline is dope. But it was like the reason why they had to do it. It was because the guy that played Riggs, like he really like fucked up behind the scenes. Like they got him like on tape, like threatening people, talking shit to be like, like he even like stepped to Damon, like on some real like, yo, bro, you need to back up type shit. Yeah, like it was bad. Like it was really bad.
After seeing Sean William Scott,
Stifler
come in after him and not play Riggs, I was like, he probably could have been a good Riggs.
And that's what was, I think that's what kind of made it the downfall of it, because you should have just made him Riggs. Yeah, you should have just made him Riggs.
Yeah, we've all watched soap operas. You change people up.
He would have worked. Worked.
But but again too, that also could have been with contract work too, to where they say like, hey, you can't replace me as Riggs. Because that was some of the things he was talking about. You can't nobody else do this job but me. And it was like,
okay.
I would have been like,
F around and find out.
Like, Mel Gibson, get on the phone. Get him
on
the phone.
Right. You want to talk to the original Riggs? So yeah, I'm going Bad Boys though. Bad Boys for me, just because of everything it built, man. That is
Hey man, can't go wrong with either. But that's
that's
either way.
Yeah, it is a good time, but that one is a tough, like just trilogy wise. Oh,
You could debate those all day, dissect each one with each other, like down, like especially you could dissect Bad Boys 2 and Rush Hour 2 down if you really, really wanted to. Like
y'all do better doing Rush Hour 1 with Bad Boys 2.
I don't know, man. Rush Hour 2 had it all.
Yeah. I feel like
you know what? Yeah, now that I think about it, no, because I'm thinking about getting past when they got back to America, and what's the face in there was kidnapping him and kicked him right in the face. I was like, yo, they did like that ending wasn't bad. That ending wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy ass. Yeah, as he hopped out the window.
Yep.
Turn that bomb.
Like crazy ass bitch.
He said, I'm not gonna hold back on you just because you want. I'm gonna pretend you're a man.
Beautiful woman.
I'm gonna pretend you're a man. A very beautiful man.
I like to take out.
I like to take it to the movies.
But Martin Lawrence jumped near landmines and shot a drug lord in the head. Bro. And he said, and that went out from now on, that's how you shoot.
Yep.
That's how I need my next partner to shoot, just like
and he's
that.
Like, I want my next partner to shoot just like that. Come here, girl.
And
I flew all the way to Cuba for this.
And all the slow motion Will Smith had in that movie.
Come on, man. I'm like, bro.
Just getting dressed or put on a jacket. He was
that man walked in with that purple suit. Whoa!
Yep. Let me see you take it up, girl. Go on, take it off.
With the shades on and shit.
Come on, man.
He's like, what? I like to look good.
They be like, yo,
for the slow-mos when they draw the guns out, they're like,
when he was making the pool, they're like, how much that pool cost? Making that pool cost $1,500. Okay, well then how much did the good pools cost? He say he is kind of crappy, ain't it?
Look,
can I see you next to my whack ass pool, Mike? This is my family, man.
I can't.
Watch your donut, you know. Pregnant women used to take pressure off the other side.
Oh goodness, man! I might rewatch those this weekend, man.
I need to watch those too.
Sendil, let me go ahead and burst. Let me go ahead and do it.
Oh, we're not doing that.
Oh,
Godfather is trash and Lord of the Rings is trash.
Oh,
I said it.
Now it was up to you. I was with you halfway through that.
Right.
Because Lord of the Rings might be the best trilogy ever made.
What?
Flawless. Coming from somebody who's
flawless, a strong word.
This is trending news, correct?
Strong word.
There's no fall off from any movie.
You know Star Wars exists, right?
I know the original trilogy.
Two sets of trilogies.
But only one of those is given like the be all end all credit.
Now is it up there? Absolutely. Not finna disrespect that. I personally don't mess with it. But am I gonna sit here and act like it is not a great piece of work? I can't be that person. I'm not.
It's flawless, man.
I wouldn't say flawless.
I don't know about Lord of the Rings being flawless, but
it's a movie about walking. It's a whole movie.
Don't do this, Will. Don't do this. We've had a good friendship up to this point.
Listen. I got invested to that.
You imagine how I feel. He cut my heart in half when he said Godfather was trash. I was like,
yo, that movie
felt like a bullet.
Them movies are so overhyped. I sat here and watched The Godfather. I was like, so this it?
First one, amazing. Sequels, not so much. But
that first, I fell asleep on it twice.
I fell asleep on Lord of the Rings.
Because it's about walking.
No, it is not. It's
even
one
the
part.
trees walked.
Will, don't do this, man.
You know what happened at the end of that
like
movie?
This.
He was like, well, I'll be.
It didn't end that way. You know it didn't end that way.
I don't know what to say right now.
Well, I'll be.
You know it didn't end that way.
What's the trending news again?
Bloop. It's all over. We won. I'm gonna pass out so they come take me back to my shire. Lord. It was like, can we get to the point of what y'all trying to do? That was what I was really upset about. It did not take 3 hours to get to what y'all need to talk about. Because them Hobbit movies, fine.
Oh God, you like those?
I like them Hobbit movies, man.
See, now you're fully discredited. You're fully discredited. Those Hobbit movies, nowhere close to this trilogy.
I didn't say. Look, the trilogy just long.
It doesn't even stack up to this trilogy. It's not even on the same list.
So is there like an hour and a half version of these that I can watch? Like where you kind of take some of the fluff out?
You put your forward button on like 1.25 and you can get through it in an hour and a half.
Okay, cause I like them. Like the demons that was in there and stuff. What were they called? Man, you know the people from the underground. You know what I'm talking about. Don't do that, Deonne. What was that name?
Man.
The orcs. Yeah, I like them. I like them orcs. That was a good villain to have. I even like the dude that had the armor with the smoke face coming out.
Stop it.
I enjoyed that.
Stop it.
This is a terrible conversation.
I'm just saying. It was like 6 things going on, and I couldn't. Maybe that's what it is for me. Maybe it's just confusing. It felt like 6 fights were happening at the same time.
Cindy will put it. You have a short attention span, my man.
No, it's not, because I watched The Irishman all the way through.
I've never seen it.
Mm-hmm. I watched Robert De Niro go from a 23-year-old man to an 85-year-old man in 4 hours. And they say that's up there with The Godfather.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Mm. They was like, that's some of Scorsese's best work. I was like, all right, I get it. Because the technology is dope. I'm gonna give it a chance again. I'm gonna run back Lord of the Rings.
It's probably still on HBO Max, which they changed their name back to HBO Max today.
I was just like, so why did y'all change it in the first place? Like, what we doing? It was like, okay, we're getting rid of HBO and we're going with Max. You know what? HBO called and they said that they want to get back together. So
all your shows got an HBO bumper at the beginning of it. All the shows that are good. They got the static HBO at the beginning.
That's where it is right there. And I think that's what happened. I think Max got bought out by HBO. I think that's what happened.
We need the static in the beginning.
Here's the thing.
Right?
That's when you know it's good. You know it's good when you get that HBO static. You like
they did with True Blood. I'd be like,
let's do this.
Sopranos rerun.
I finished Sopranos.
Game of Thrones rerun
for the first time.
Never seen Sopranos.
I finished it for the first time 2 years ago.
What'd you think?
I loved it. I loved it.
I watch it. I watch reruns all the time.
I've been thinking about starting it over.
I always catch marathons and shit.
Go get some gabagool. All that.
So I need to just go ahead and watch this then.
Yo, James Gandolfini's a master.
I seen one scene when they was in a diner and I was like, they cooking with this. It was like 5 minutes, but I was like,
he's a master.
Doing.
Sopranos is phenomenal. I never get sick of it.
The shots, the angles, I was just like, even the dialogue, I was like
when I was watching it, I was like, I get it. I get why this was good. Because I mean, when it was out, wasn't looking to watch Sopranos, man. How young we were.
Yeah, I was still pretty young to watch it too. Yeah,
I wasn't copping that, but anniversary and everything. But see,
I just gotta fast forward when the trees start walking.
Let me tell you this though, Will. On Max, there is an extended version of each movie.
How can they do an extended movie of 3 hours already that's in this movie? That's kind of why I don't mess with the Lord of the Rings.
Hey, I loved it. I loved it.
And I ain't got no short attention span. I watch all 8 Harry Potter movies back to back.
But that's easy watching, man. Like, that's easy watching.
You know what? Listen. We had a line, and I understood you didn't want me going over it. You had the line.
Dude, my wife loves Harry Potter. Like her wand is right here.
Okay, do it for her. Let's not disrespect the Potter world. Do it. Don't do it for me. Do it for her. Do it for her.
I do it for her.
Nothing simple about a child being chased by a dude with no nose trying to kill him and kills a lot of his friends to try to get to him and accomplishes it. Actually does kill him. He came back. What?
Trending news.
Honey's like, we've been on this for 30.
We haven't shot the ish in a while, so we just
reversed it. Not. We just reversed it.
That was it. And these people in Germany, they throw us.
Everybody's looking like this. I'm looking at the headline. I'm looking at all this stuff, and then I'm looking at what we're talking about. I'm like, wait a minute, we're supposed to be doing something.
She was like, yo,
where's my brain at?
I gotta get us back on track. Like, yeah, we start.
So much going on.
That's why we should just film that separate. Dang it. I'm gonna find a day for us to do that. Just talk about the simple things like comics and all of that. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about
movies
that.
And music are my jam. And shows, of course.
Dang it, I was about to ask something, but nope, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Trending news. The main event, Monday Night Raw. My client and all her hard work is now the youngest WWE superstar to main event Monday Night Raw.
Shout out to her.
Yes.
Monday Night Raw.
Delivering a performance that would rival even Trish and Lita's main event at Raw with all the excellence that is my client.
A little thick, don't you think?
I mean, there were other people in there. You know, they participated. They helped. Julia, thank you for that. I mean, I'm saying, did you not enjoy the match? So that's all. That was it. That's all I need. Enjoy the match, right?
To an extent, I enjoyed it. Yes.
So it was main event worthy. Would you say not?
Well,
we're gonna get to the end. We're gonna get to that BSN. But
okay. Well, that's the
even more history. First time we had two Japanese stars main event rock. Come on now.
Not only Roxy, a part of history, made history.
I'm not putting it up, but you know, this is Trish and Lita.
Well, Trish and Lita and them walked so they could run.
Hold on. I just gotta make sure I get the measurement just right. But I'm off by a little bit, but about right there. But the ending part is what I want to talk about. Did they make the right decision on who won this tag match? Deonne, let's start with you.
I mean, it's questionable. I can, and then the aftermath of it too. After seeing like Roxanne and Julia, like, hey, we ain't a team. Mm-mm. So what we've been doing for the last 2 weeks? If we just gonna blow it up like that. So, like Pedro Pascal said, like it was good, but it could be better. Could have been better. Didn't he say that in Wonder Woman 84?
Yes, he did.
Something like that.
I'm surprised that you remembered that, and that made me remember. I was like, that is probably the most memorable thing of Wonder Woman 84. It's Pedro Pascal, which says a lot.
As Maxwell Lord, yeah.
Cindil, I will pose something that people won't agree with, but it'll make you think. I would say women now may have it, if not equal, a little bit more harder than the women back in the day.
I'll shut this down right now. Women will always have it hard. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. And now you including social media where millions are at your fingertips and the stuff they be. First of all, I just don't understand. I will never grasp how you will fix your mouth or fix your fingers to say some of the stuff that they say to these women. Like how you're even thinking that, like, where are you in life in your thought process to think that was okay to say?
Yeah.
to a complete stranger who is putting themselves out there to entertain you, not only physically, but mentally and financially, and for some of them spiritually, because some of these people live for this stuff. And for you to write and tell people why you not retired yet, you 33, you old and dried up.
Like, what the hell do you know?
So weird. So weird. And again, I know we talk shit about who we want to talk shit about, but at a line, it's just kind of like, what do we do? But
it's the society now, man. Like, people have been emboldened to say and type whatever they want to type and hide behind whatever they want to hide behind a screen for the most part. It's a shame because most of it's borderline on harassment. So, like, tough. It's always going to be tough, I feel like. But them getting a spot in the main event now, I feel like I hope it becomes a normal. And I feel like it has been for a few years now. It has been a norm for them to close a Raw. When Lita and Trish did it once, and then maybe I'm imagining like a tag team match they were in with like Lita and Rock and Trish and somebody, like something like that where they main evented with the two top guys too. But
was it Trish and Jericho, or no, Trish and Rock and Lita and
I don't know. I can't remember it.
I'm drawing a blank on who the opponent was.
Yeah, I just feel like Rock told Lita to go up to the top rope and hit the moonsault, and she got the pin. But with this here, I think we've talked about Rhea and Io and how we're keeping them together, and that match is down the line. But I don't know. I feared that Roxanne would be like Carmella. We talked about this a few weeks ago.
Oh, I think it was this. I thought, because I was like, but I wasn't sure about the Triple H. But I was like, I think it was Triple H.
Was that when either Triple H like fell into Trish's crotch area?
I think that is that where he passed.
Is that it?
I think that is the one. No, because they were
dressed. Sure, right? That was with Kurt Angle and stuff.
I think he did it with.
He did it with Trish too. Somebody did that with Trish where they fell into her crotch.
Oh, it was Triple H. Yeah, it was Triple H.
Boy, the stuff we remember, man.
Yeah, but yeah, I just think, like Honey said, overall, it's still hard. But I just know, like, and again, that's why I say it's no. I don't want to say it wasn't worse years ago and stuff like that, but it's just that under all this scrutiny to try to be this person, that person, it's just like she said, it's just equally hard and it's just equally rough.
Yeah,
but let's not take a fact away of why my client is the greatest women wrestler in the world right now, because she just keeps making hits. She just keeps breaking records. Is she the LeBron James of WWE? Maybe. It's not for me to say. But if people are going to say it, I'm not going to ignore it.
Let's give her 20 years before we start calling her that, man, you know?
That's just the greatness that I see in the future. And, you know, that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler, like Paul Heyman says. But I did say that in one of her one of her comments when they was like she should win Money in the Bank. I was like, well, wait a minute, let's slow this. Let's let this burn. Yeah, let's let this cook a little bit. She's 23. Let's see what we get into, what we do, what's happening. But Honey, your thoughts on the end of this tag match? Just how were you feeling afterwards, seeing this as the main event, seeing these four incredible competitors, and that did put on a show? How do you feel about how the ending went and what happened after the match concluded?
The match was great. Overall, in itself, the match was great. But it's like, what was WrestleMania for then? I kind of was just a little bit confused because I'm like, all right, so now we're just friends and that's it. Like, you're just going to overlook that you had to compete for the same title. This was also a title that you wielded and held, but now all of a sudden you're buddy with the woman that you were just going against in a triple threat match with Bianca Belair, mushing her out of the way like she was, disposable every other Monday and just playing her. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I felt about all of that, but I thought the match was great. These women definitely deserve to be in the positions that they are in. They are four incredible, different and versatile women in the ring as well, and they all have their own impacts. But it's just like not sure what the point is here, and I'm not sure if like there was like a way that they had to pivot back or like take something back or like not go forward, like you know what I mean, or like just like just scrap something. Like that's just what it felt like. So it's like, all right, I guess we have to deal with this. But I hate that feeling because it's like, what's the payoff?
Mm-hmm. You know what it felt like? It felt like cutting my client at the knees. I think that's what it felt like to me, because we know what this would have led to if Rhea is not involved. And that was something that I talked about with Io winning this. The one thing I do not want to see with her title reign is her championship reign be centered around Rhea, like Liv Morgan was. Majority of her matches had to face with Rhea, and I don't need to see that with Io. And so if Rhea was not involved in this picture, if not this week, next week coming up, or close to maybe even Saturday Night Main Event, we would have seen Io putting her title on the line against Roxy. That's what we would have saw. But because we got Perth coming up, because they still want to have her in the world title picture, it was like, okay, you sacrifice two new people, you make Julia eat the pin, which we're already still trying to figure out what we're doing with Julia. So Rhea could do this. Like, what is all that for? Why would you set them two aside, then split them up for what? For us to say like Rhea's okay and she's what? Supposedly passing the torch to Io to do a great title defense. Like, what is this? Like, she's the end all be all of the women's world championship? I'm giving you my blessing to go be champ. What are we doing? I was like, what is this? It's like, you now have my blessing to be champ. And even like Io, I will defend it for you. I'm like, what are we doing? That's like Gunther doing this to Pat McAfee.
Yeah. With how big Io is over, what you got, honey? I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah. I'm sorry. No, go ahead. Wait, go, say your thing first, and I got you. Go ahead. I'm gonna trust me. I'll remember.
With Io getting the pops that she gets, could you effectively turn Rhea heel and get a heel reaction from her, from the crowd?
You could, but I don't think you need it. That's the thing. I think it's to a point to where I'll say this. I don't even think it has to do with her. I think it has to do with TKO. TKO is just like, she's a cash cow. Yeah. So you want to keep putting her on television. They just don't know how to do that without it being a part of the title picture. But even if you like had her hit Io, it'd have just been like, oh, she frustrated. Because now she got that on her. She'd have to do something real diabolical for her to turn heel.
To fully, yeah.
Yeah.
And at this point, you don't need it, and TKO doesn't need it. So,
but Crown Jewel ain't till like August, right?
For the Perth show?
Yeah, that's way.
SummerSlam is in August.
So this ain't till what? When is Crown Jewel?
Dude, we're in June already. July? Money in the Bank's in July, right?
Mm-hmm.
October 11th. Perfect to October.
Oh, it's October. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought so, because that's usually when the Saudi Arabia shows are.
Yeah.
Could it be? All right, I might be reaching here. Okay. And this might not have anything to do with this or how we feel about this, but then again, it might.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a possibility that the whole Cena ruining wrestling thing applies to every other thing? Because if you notice, we've been getting pissed off at everything a lot lately, or just not in agreement with a lot of things. It just really hit me and dawned on me for some reason, like, because that's something that we totally wouldn't have wanted to happen anyway because of everything that we saw transpire at WrestleMania between Rio and Rio, Ia and Rio. but But yeah, could it be possible that it just applies to everyone and not just what John Cena does? Like,
You
I don't know.
think John pulling the carrying cross right now?
In his own way, yeah. I mean, nobody could pull Karrion Kross like Karrion Kross, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, in his own way. But I'm just saying, like, the whole ruining wrestling thing, that doesn't have to just apply to him. I think it's potent. I think that I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching, but
No,
it was,
I mean
it was just a thought that just popped up in my head as you guys were talking, and I was like, because like I'm wondering, like, I'm wondering why, like, how we ended up getting like so mad at the changes or so mad at like certain things that are happening. Like I get the frustration of the whole, like, trust me, because I wasn't really I won't say that I was excited about the ending, but I won't say that I was, pissed off about it either. Like, it ruined everything for me. Like, but everybody just seems to be going off a lot on the changes, forgetting that this is still the machine of the WWE and things have to keep moving. Now we're after WrestleMania. We have to move on and come up with new stories that still entail from the past years without having to go all the way back there.
What's the name of?
But then why do this?
Yeah, what's the name of the writer show that they're going to be dropping on Netflix?
Oh, yeah,
Inside the writer's room. What if it's just John Cena in there changing everything?
Yo, that'd be hilarious.
Stop.
Like it's a bait and switch where it's just like John Cena's in there ruining wrestling.
Oh my God, hilarious.
With the little lines and stuff like that showing and going.
Yes.
I think it'd be funny. I think it'd be fun.
I think that would be hilarious.
Yeah, it's Unreal. It was called.
Unreal.
Yeah. Unreal.
Yeah. There we go.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess we have yet to see with what's going on with this. But shout outs to the women for shutting it down.
Yeah.
And we killing it lately too. In every segment, every feud. Like it's
just, we continue to be proud aunties and parents for just watching Roxy grow up in front of our eyes. It's a beautiful thing.
Damn, 23.
Like, we couldn't get none of this. Like, we couldn't get none of this. Like, what we doing? We got so many women in the back that could be facing EO right now. What are we doing? Why we still got Rhea right here?
Yeah, we should be having like some open challenges or something with EO or something.
And especially with EO size, like, you know how many bangers she would put on right now? Like, EO versus Ivy.
She did all year last year.
That's what I'm saying. But it's like now you get to like really showcase that women's roster. And you don't necessarily need to make a storyline with EO. It's just like, yo, I'm the champ. I'm finna defend this. And keep putting on bangers. And let her face everybody.
Yeah, because that works. That has always worked. Open challenges or anything like that has always worked.
Let her be that workhorse champion this time. Like, oh my God. Like, seeing her just go up against everybody. Come on. Like, then we see like her with a returning Kairi Sane want to go up against her. Come on now. But shout out to them. Shout out to them. It was a great match, great time. All four of y'all. As much as I wish y'all stop shoving Rhea down our throats. I'm never gonna not like seeing mommy on television. Even if you be acting like Karen Ripley sometimes. Next story. Someone who's also I don't even really know how to start this. In a recent interview, Will Ospreay had something to say about the WWE talent. As far as if he would go over there and in comparison against them in AEW, Will Ospreay had said that on our worst day, we smoke all of you guys. Let me give you the full quotation. We smoke them in every field of wrestling, Ospreay says. Like, oh man, we're just better. I respect them. I respect every single one of them there. They're all vets. They all know what they're doing. They're great at their job. They understand getting people on their feet. But we are so much more of the better wrestling company than them. Like, our guys smoke them every single days of the week. They've got good guys like Gunther. They've got great guys like Orton. They've got good guys like Chad Gable. I respect all of them. But on our worst day, we smoke all of you guys. I guess Deonne was not feeling that whatsoever.
No, he texted in the private chat. He said he'll be right back.
Oh my God, honey. Out of everybody who we said don't sell, you go.
Oh. I thought you didn't see it. I thought you were saying you didn't see it. My bad, bro. My bad. My bad.
We was literally just telling people she never sells. No, he said he gonna be back. Me.
My bad. No, I thought you like legit like didn't like see it, and that's all. My bad.
Yeah, it's all good. Your thoughts, Kayfabe breaker.
I don't have no thoughts to this shit. Like I'm sick of this. Like I'm honestly like Will Ospreay, just stick to what you do, man. And it's like I don't want to keep going through this comparison of who's the better company anymore. Like I think we're pretty much done with that. Like it's already been, you guys have already celebrated 5 years. You guys have made it to this point. I don't think there's really anything to brag about being better than or anything. You guys are all in the same business. You just choose which one you watch. That's all it is. You know, like I'm pretty much like, I understand at that time when it was hot, it was the wave, it was the thing, it was the choice you had to make and blah, blah. But Will, like, it's unbecoming of you to keep doing this shit. Like, I understand, like, it would have to be that, Boza. It would have to be the fact that there was something that transpired when you were in talks with trying to figure out where you were going to go next, and maybe perhaps someone didn't want you the way you thought you would be wanted somewhere, and now you just resent that. Like, I'm not sure exactly what it is. I'm just saying, like, that could potentially be it, but I'm not sure what your beef is with WWE if you've never even been on that side in the first place and gotten to try to know that side. But it is what it is. If you want to keep talking, that's fine. But I would rather let your in-ring ability speak for itself than you talking like this. I feel like it's unbecoming of you, especially being one of the hottest commodities on AEW. I don't think you should be doing this, but I guess that's your opinion and you are entitled to that. But I don't like it.
We smoke you guys is a strong.
That's what I'm saying. We smoke you guys. You're competing with TV shows that have been on networks for 20 plus years, dog.
I was like, in what though?
Like,
what? Like, let me know.
But
what trips me out about it is like, okay, let's humor you then. Let's humor you. So you say you smoke them. Why? Because y'all do your finisher 63 times in one match? Is it because you think you're a little bit more hard-hitting? Sure. Do you put on bangers? Absolutely. But compared to these WWE stars, who's going to have the longer career putting themselves out like that? Because I doubt to a Swerve Strickland, you could keep getting your face stapled in or a syringe put in your mouth for oh so long.
Or freaking nail in your freaking scalp.
Yeah. Like, now don't get me wrong. And don't get me
wrong. And like I understand the death match thing, and there's certain wrestling fans that are into that as well. But I'm just like certain things like to a certain point and a certain extent are not necessary. Like you don't have to go to the point where you're freaking literally playing with death to show us how much you're willing to bleed for this business. Like I get it, those days, we've had those days, we've had those Mick Foley's, we've had all of ECW and all those extreme years and stuff. But after a while and at a certain point in time, like when you've already made it as far as you've made it and you've done well, you don't need to do all that, which is why I feel like it's just like why I feel like I guess it just that's what unattracts me to guys like to wanting to be able to push for a Moxley or like or even guys like Swerve Strickland who just fly off the handle and talk all this shit about just because they have an opinion, which they are entitled to, but that doesn't make it factual. You're saying you smoke WWE. Like I said, you guys have 5 years. 5 years. And I understand Will Ospreay's been in the business longer than AEW. I get that. But WWE for over 50 years, as we heard in the beginning intro, for a long time, has been running this shit.
And then that's the other thing too of just like you say you smoke them. If you want to talk in-ring capability, then we can have a debate. We can have a talk about that. But Will Ospreay, let's keep it real. How many press runs do you do? How many times on the road are you on? How many vignettes do you have to record? How many brand things do you have to say on a daily basis and then also show up to be in the ring and be great? You only have to focus on wrestling. So that's why you get to say comments like this. All you have to do is go in the ring and do what you do and then go home. These people don't do that. These people are having to perform and having to put on for almost 19 hours a day. I've seen your social media, Ospreay. It's just images or it's just pictures. You don't do press interviews. You don't go out to promote the product. So what exactly do you feel like you're smoking somebody in? Do you think your women's division is smoking WWE's women division? As Sendil said, EO will wipe half of them out. And we still got a whole roster. We ain't even mentioned Bianca Belair yet. Or Jade Cargill, who was with y'all, right? But over here.
Like we took y'all golden boy that y'all were gonna rely on and make your face of your division or your company for the rest of its time, but he came back to us where he belongs, and he's our biggest baby face ever. So now what?
Yeah,
I mean, it matters just like football. Football is predetermined, so is the NBA. What's your point?
Boy, after this draft, man, I love NBA basketball, but I don't know if I can. After this draft lottery, man. How the Mavericks going? Neither here nor there at the moment. But this Will Ospreay, every interview I've ever either heard or read, he brings up WWE. Don't know what happened. Don't know if it's like a scorn lover of some sort. I don't know, man. I just get so tired of the same AEW broken record. It's let's take shots at WWE. Yeah, WWE has taken theirs, but theirs always seem to hit harder for some reason because they're probably a lot more clever too. Maybe because the writer's in the back, but that's neither here nor there either. But he's doing it's gonna hard. I don't want to discredit what he does in the ring, but it's just like, dude, that's all you do. That's like we've had the discussion so many times. What's your? I ask myself, Deonne, what draws you into wrestling?
Wait,
what
who's he mad at? Who's he mad at?
Oh yeah, like what draws you? What drew you into wrestling? Was it the matches? No, that was great. No, it was like seeing those characters. It's like, oh, look at this guy. Who's this guy raising his eyebrow? I want to know more about him. Who's this guy drinking beer? I want to know about that guy. Rolling his head, Undertaker. I want to know all of it. Character work means something. Roman's character work over the last 5 years has been phenomenal.
Yep.
It's basically trumped his big dog run. Like I see him in that vest now. I'm like, ew. So
it looks out of place now.
Yeah.
It's weird.
So he evolved. He became something new. He created a character. I don't know who Will Ospreay is, man. If he's just gonna give me flips in the ring, but everybody on the card does that. Like even with WWE, and I get upset, not upset, but like zoned out. Everybody does like a suicide dive, man. It's not special anymore. So take that in times 10 in AEW. It's like what you doing ain't that special anymore.
Like I've seen Io Sky do exactly what you do, Will Ospreay, and 10 times better.
You got to give me something else, man, because if we get into the whole casual and hardcore fans, the casuals are what's going to move the needle at the end of the day. Because you can see now their hardcore fans are keeping them in the same spot for the last 3 years, it feels like. No needle move, no nothing. Casual WWE fans or casual wrestling fans in general gravitate to WWE because there's personalities, there's people they know, there's people they see outside of a wrestling ring.
My question for Will Ospreay.
You can't do that over in AEW and been here for 5 years and gonna tout that you lasted longer than WCW Nitro. I ain't gonna remember you. I'm gonna remember Nitro.
Right.
I ain't gonna remember you.
My question for Will Ospreay is what is it that you feel you smoked WWE in to pretty like what makes you really like think that AEW can even smoke WWE? Like what is it that you do? What do you do? Do you smoke everybody on that roster? Do you smoke WWE? Or is it that you feel like you can, or is there some kind of like resentment towards it, like towards WWE
gotta
for
be
some
something.
reason? Like I feel like he's just playing at this point. Like
I feel like a lot of them are playing over there, honey. Like
yeah.
What grinds my gears. Coming out and doing promos and like shorts and a t-shirt or something. Like there's no pageantry to AEW for me. Like there's no like Seth Rollins would not be called dead in half of the stuff they wear on AEW. But why does he wear what he wear on WWE? Because why? It's gonna get him noticed. He looks like somebody.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like it's like Booker T said, do you pass the airport test? Because when they look at you, they'd be like, oh, you got to be somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody in AEW does that for me. Maybe Lashley and Bill Benjamin and MVP because they know.
If you smoke WWE, Will Ospreay every week, then explain Ray Phoenix, explain Penta,
explain got a WrestleMania match, both of them.
Explain Ethan Page, explain Ricky Saints, explain that, explain Alistair, explain it.
Explain how you have not performed in front of 60,000 people every year. Let me see you do that. Not just Wembley. Like, let me see you do that for SummerSlam. Let me see you do that for Royal Rumble. Let me see you do that for WrestleMania, the show of shows.
Joe Hendry moves the needle more than you, Will Ospreay.
Which is crazy because everybody was behind you. And you came here and then it's like, yo, you don't do anything that puts you above anybody else. What you do, Ricochet does. What Ricochet does, Hologram does. What Hologram does, the Young Bucks do. I can't think of no match that does not involve a super kick. All of you have super kicks. All of you flip.
It's a copy. It's a default creative player.
Yeah.
Like everybody's a default creative player, man. Like, oh, this is the base. This is what we're going to use.
All of y'all do tiger suplexes and just call it something different. So it's just like, again, like what makes them, I don't even want to say better, but what separates them from you is they do things that bring us back. Yes, you could put on a great match, But that's only gonna happen so much to where it's like, okay, why can't I just go watch your old stuff if I'm finna get the same thing over and over and over again? It's like, okay, I've seen this match with you and Ricochet. I've seen you do this match better when you were with Ricochet 4 years ago.
See, that's the thing. It's the same. It's the same beats to that match too. It's the same choreographed opening, and then superhero landing at the end.
Yeah,
and I'm like, come on, man. Like, come on. We didn't work for this. Like,
nothing builds, nothing. Nothing changes. Nothing adapts. Nothing grows. Like, yo, like you have not grown since you've signed here.
Character-wise or anything. Like
anything. Like, bro, you're the assassin, great. And it's like, yo, cool. We know you're gonna put on a match.
And you haven't capitalized on that assassin shit. Like, you should still keep that. Like, there should be like a mystiqueness to your character instead of just being always so relatable. Like, you need to pull something into your arsenal to where you can get real creative with the shit. And that tells me that Will Ospreay, you're just here to be a great wrestler. You're not here to be a great superstar or a performer or learn how to be creative. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Did we put too much on AEW? I mean, granted, their first year, 2 years, they were the alternative. They worked. It worked.
Yeah.
But then after a while, that alternative for casual wrestling fans was like,
because after a while it started looking like the same shit. It's a bunch of 10 guys in a ring every 5 minutes in every match saving somebody, and then there's 10 more guys that save that person, and then somebody returns, and then somebody gets beat up, and that's it. Like, it's just
and story beats and stuff, and match beats and stuff it happens in wrestling. It happens in WWE. You're gonna get some of the same stuff here and there, right? Or some of the same storylines that you've gotten in the past.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a freshness to it because we know who these characters are. They're just not wrestlers. And I know the entertainment part is a big thing. WWE changed their name to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to say we may have been conditioned to believe that it's that, but hell, it is like watching a TV show. It is like it's more watching like a TV show than a sporting event to me.
Mm-hmm.
But they prove why that works though, because the two things, and then we'll move to the next topic, is look what you have to do to keep people entertained. Your world champion has to have nails in a bat and get hit on the back with it in order for this to make sense. You have to bring out glass tubings. You have to set someone on fire.
Rope a ring
and blow up a ring. Like, you have to do all of these things to keep people bringing you back into your seats. WWE doesn't have to do that. WWE will go as far as just a tables match, and we will all be like, can't wait to see that. Hey, we're going to bring out the ladders this time. We can't wait to see that.
Because guess what? Everything that they've done, like the blowing up of, Hangman blowing up Swerve's house and all of that shit, we've done it already years ago.
And we evolved. So the thing is, it's like, if you want to say you smoke somebody, this is what you smoked them in. You smoke in your company being greater wrestlers. Fine, you can have that. Y'all are wrestlers. They're superstars. There is a difference between the two. So if you just want
that name,
if you want to be a wrestler, by all means, cool. But a wrestler does not smoke a superstar in no universe. In no world, in no timeline, even in Cody's messed up timeline, a wrestler never will outshine or outdo a superstar. But moving on to more news, we found out
it's a lot of AEW on the trending news.
Hey man, it's Wednesday.
Midweek.
It's Wednesday, man. This is what happens. Mira Shirakawa is gonna face the Timeless One at Double or Nothing for that AEW title. I just thought y'all should know. We ain't got to talk about it. I just thought you should know that happened. Yeah. We also found out that MJF is now the Owen Hart of the Hurt Syndicate. Everyone is giving him a thumbs up, and he will be signing his contract to join the Hurt Syndicate next week.
Is he their Sami Zayn?
He is their Owen Hart. Is what I mean, the Nation of Domination is what I'm going to compare it to.
Owen shouldn't have fit, but he fit.
Oh man, that. Hey, you couldn't have told me Owen didn't have a black wife at the barbecue. You couldn't have told me that. When I found out he was married, I was like, that ain't his wife. That is not his wife at all.
Enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
And it's time for a change.
Get that nation beat after it.
Not for nothing. Didn't Owen have the warning sign and caution?
Yeah. We know where it comes from. We know. We can see the
I see you, Naomi. You better work.
That First Nation beat was hard.
We are the nation.
Not that one. When The Rock took over.
Oh yeah, that one was hard.
That was a good one too.
That transformed into his music.
Yep. Like, you smell what The Rock is cooking.
That slow one.
It was a mixture of The Rock's and Nation's song all in one.
You remember that part now, right? I was like, yo, I know there's a track where he do that shit, and it's so fucking hilarious. What was that? What was that?
That's that original version, man. The Rock's
like,
laying the
take
smack
that out.
down.
Now we're keeping it.
Well, he do ad-libs throughout the whole thing. The Rock says, the Rock's laying the smack down.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
He did the laugh again in there, too.
Yeah, he did.
They just don't make music like that no more.
They don't make it like that no more, man.
The Rock says, know your damn role.
The Rock says, know your damn role. Yeah, I remember that part, yeah.
Randomly, do y'all remember that time they changed his music and gave him like this B.I.G. beat? Like this hypnotized beat? You remember that?
I do remember that. And that went away so quick.
Doom. I was like, nah.
I was like, what is it? Because that was when he was like corporate rock.
Yeah, he did it for 1 week, I think.
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't remember.
They were like, nah.
I think it was a deal that they had, like a partnership that they were doing, and they had him come out to that because if you notice, he do that now too. He kind of brought that back because remember when he did like the Lil Wayne, the block is hot and moved into his beat, which I'm not gonna lie, that was fine. I played that back on YouTube. I was like, yeah, I went to that.
Speaking of The Rock, that mofo showed up on American Idol this past week because they were doing Disney songs.
Real.
They were doing Disney songs, and they had some a Hawaiian artist who won American Idol a couple years back performing for Lilo and Stitch because the movie's coming out. He's standing there with Jelly Roll with a green lay on it, and like out of nowhere, they didn't introduce him or nothing. It was while the song was going on, and all of a sudden they panned the camera to Jelly Roll and The Rock. I'm like, oh well, hey Dwayne, where the you been? Like, what the hell is going on?
Now I just believe he's trolling, man.
I'm telling you, he just trolling.
He just gonna pop up anywhere now.
I'm like, you just gonna pop up on American Idol? Like, I'm not gonna see your ass.
Man,
like,
gonna be in a
we're like, do you know we can see you?
Man, gonna be in a Lilo and Stitch mascot suit at the premiere.
Like, I wanted
even in this movie.
I wanted to say what The Rock said. A blind stuck in the basement's TV. I could see you. Like, where you been?
I think he's just trolling at this point.
He really is. Like, he's just in plain sight. Like, I'm gonna pop up here if I want to. I'm gonna pop up here if I want to. Peekaboo.
Maybe we'll get him
how
back.
Y'all doing? What you mean? How we do? When are you coming on Raw? Like not to take the.
You need to fix this.
The story ain't finished, right?
You need to fix this shit. You need to fix this.
This man wrote in here and then stopped. It was like, I'll be back. Do you know this is real life?
Yeah.
Weeks have gone by. Months now.
Months at this point.
Like you're just gonna come up in here and tell John Cena to low blow Cody and then just leave? Not like
surprise that American Idol with him.
I would just be for like a week, just take random pictures with him and like Travis Scott around places and put them out weekly.
Yeah. Like, have you put him on polls? Have you seen this man?
Put the title and everything. I think I seen a dude like this leaning at Starbucks with shades on. Just
I saw a picture of that. A picture of somebody wearing that a T-shirt, somebody's T-shirt with that picture on it.
He needs to get we gotta figure something out. But the summer might be like a light. It's gonna be a light summer up until SummerSlam. They'll pick it up like a month out.
Money in the Bank, it'll pick up by then.
Yeah, it'll pick up.
That's. I thought Courtney. I think she said that's in June.
Mm-hmm.
So that's next month. Money in the Bank.
Yeah, June.
Yeah, that's a 7. Money in the Bank is a 7.
Oh, I was thinking it was July.
Yeah. Nah, that's
Clash of Paris. No,
is that? No, you might be right. No, it's something in July. Dang, why is that? That's it. I know there's another Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Main Event.
Saturday Night Live.
What is the next one?
MJF. I wonder where we're going with this.
Oh, the draft. The draft is still happening. Night of Champions.
Yes, Night of Champions.
Nope. That's June 28th. Oh, wow.
Wait, what the hell?
That's in
There's
Saudi
2
Arabia.
pay-per-views in June.
Yeah.
Well, 2 PLEs in June, and
Saturday night. That's the thing. We don't have one. We don't
Saturday
have
night main event is July 12th, they said.
Yeah, and then Evolution is July 5th, and then Heat Wave, and then we move into SummerSlam. So they're giving us technically a break because SummerSlam gonna be 2 nights.
2 nights.
Makes sense.
That makes sense, yeah. And they got a lot of stuff in June, like Champions, Money in the Bank, Worlds Collide, Battlegrounds, Saturday Night Main Event, and Backlash.
Oh, that's a lot of wrestling.
Talk about smoking WWE. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Your spring breaking ass out of here.
I like the logos and colors though.
Right.
Spring breaking.
I thought those was nice. But man, on some brighter news though, shout out to Montez Ford, man, being inducted into the Boys and Girls Club of America Alumni Hall of Fame, man. Been putting in that work, working with them for quite some time, man. I think over 10 years and stuff. He was inducted with several other people as well, man. But congratulations to Montez Ford, man. Putting in the work. Just God, I wish he was a single star because this would have went great with him winning the championship. Imagine if he was U.S. champ right now.
I thought they were going to pull the trigger when he was in the Elimination Chamber, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If they, no, it's not gonna happen no more now because they in rare form, so never mind.
Mm-hmm.
The draft is where this could have happened. The draft could have been where it happened. But yeah, man, they back in rare form with this new style they doing, and I like it. It's like they penitentiary version. I'm like,
yeah. That's basically what I feel like the Street Profits and the New Day is on. They're on their Uso penitentiary bag, and I'm so here for it.
I want one of those dark unicorn shirts, man. If they got it.
That's what I want.
Dope. That logo's dope.
Yeah. But shout out to Montez Ford. Now time for one of the big stories. Honey's best friend, Mercedes Mone, had some things to say.
Who said that?
Who said what?
Who said that was my best
The streets
friend?
are saying that. You didn't hear it?
Yeah, about that. The streets were saying like y'all best.
I don't give a damn what the streets said. This is about what I said.
See, y'all don't be texting DM and stuff. They saying like, yo, y'all good friends.
Yeah, the streets don't lie.
She watch Kayfabe for you.
Oh, you cut it out.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Got the honey money and the Monet trade. Like, what? It's hand in hand.
Please, Will, do not give Pachu a reason. Please.
So did she say she's the Beyonce of wrestling?
That woman said she is the Beyonce of wrestling. The word, her full thing. That's what I've been dreaming about, main eventing All In, she claimed. This is our Super Bowl. This is our biggest pay-per-view of the year. We're talking to the biggest stars in all of professional wrestling and all of women's wrestling. I put women's wrestling on the map. So to do it in Texas, well, I am the Beyonce of wrestling. She went on to hype up her gear, and she is planning to defend her title and win against Jamie Hayter in the Owen Hart Cup.
That sounds in character, does it not?
It does.
I'll leave it at that.
Honey, your thoughts on this matter?
I have no thoughts.
What?
No.
Blind Five. Oh no. Oh, okay.
We don't. You're not giddy about what your friend said. Do you agree with her being the Beyonce of wrestling?
First of all, you guys are my friends. She's not my friend. You guys are my friends. There's a big difference. We are not friends. Anyway, not excited about this. Don't really care. I'm not sure how she feels like she's the Beyonce of wrestling, but I guess
That's
it's nice to have. I guess it's nice. I guess it's nice to have confidence. Whatever.
It's nice to have confidence. Took me out. I'm sorry.
That's what I said. I felt like it was in character, you know?
It is.
That's pretty much it. But it's just like, girl.
I mean, though.
You're not.
Oh, are you trying to figure it out, Will? Are you trying to say yes? Because I had a question like, if not her, who would be?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we really talking about
honey. No, honey. That was just a question. Okay.
But if we talking about it, she's done a lot. And she's still doing a lot.
Last time I checked, I don't think Beyonce ever quit.
I mean, Destiny's Child.
I'm about to say she quit Destiny's Child.
No, she didn't. They all mutually, amicably agreed to part ways to work on their own solo careers, and then went back.
If you can keep Destiny's Child together, you can keep that together as long as you can.
Yeah, no, that ain't how that went.
That's how
they were like, no, she's going solo.
She's going. Listen, out of the three, look, we metaphor in this. That's Lash Legend. Y'all go do what y'all need to do.
They barely gave Michelle anything to sing anyway.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a Survivor is not supposed to be a funny song. But when she starts singing, I can't help but laugh.
Wait. I remember her line.
After all of the darkness and sadness, who comes happiness?
Yeah, that's that part is like where you just hit the volume knob down. Be like, all right, it should be over.
I'm sorry, Michelle. That's idiot. After all of the darkness and sadness, who comes happiness? Like, yo, I know she thought she killed it.
She did.
It's good to have confidence.
Her verses were like no more than 15 seconds. They were Goldberg matches.
Oh yeah. I was like, yo, this ain't supposed to be funny. But that's funny.
What about if she said, all right, wait, that's I'm a Survivor. What about any other songs?
No, it's just that one. It was just that one.
Not even like Destiny's Child catered to you.
Nah, because once you saw that lap dance at BT Awards, you was like,
okay, the end of Bootylicious, that one.
I don't remember that.
Move your body up and down. Make your body touch the ground.
Look, that's some stuff I just started cutting out of my head.
I'm too fabulous for your body.
And they're like, all right, get out of here, Michelle. Get out of here.
Yes, I don't think you had it. At least let me say jelly, guys. Cue back on the Bootylicious button. That's why she went to gospel, because of us. This is why people like us. That's the reason why she started singing gospel. I'm so sorry, Michelle. Just if it's funny, it's funny. But hey, listen, you are a legend, no matter what. So, but yeah,
but no, Beyonce, no, Mercedes, you're not the Beyonce wrestler.
But okay. So listen, let's really talk about this. In today's right now, are we not saying Mercedes Moné is not top 5? in the women's division of what has been done since they were told the women's revolution to now.
The first women's revolution till now?
Till now, yes. When the 4 horsewomen were created to now.
Well, of course she's done a lot since then, from then until now.
And she ain't declined, even though the leaving part, she didn't decline. She excelled. So think about it. Like her WWE run is being with Destiny's Child. Then she goes solo, main events WrestleMania, and again, not in a triple threat match, and have to share it with somebody. She got to solo that thing on the first WrestleMania where everyone got to be back in an arena. Inaugural tag team champions, double champion, carried through the pandemic era with the blueprint. Then left, became 4 belts Mone. And let's face it, a lot of people check this out because of her. So in the rest of the women that's in that top 5,
she's in there. Can't discredit her for that. This run
10.
alone won't drop her.
I'll give her 10.
That's crazy.
There's 9 more people above.
That's wild.
All right, honey, now you're just being petty.
Yeah, you just being petty. I can't even think of 9 people where we're gonna really seriously have this conversation like that. That's better. That didn't have a better career from women's evolution to now. This girl been honey. This girl has been a hit maker since she started.
She's still
since she left.
No, don't act like she didn't have that run while she was there. Come on now, 5-time women's champion.
But we can't not agree that it was like deteriorating for a while when she was paired up with Bailey, and then her run after that, and then she left.
Is all of Beyonce songs hits? No, but you still listen to the whole album. You still watched. You still checked out. Yeah, she may not have had great title reigns, but she had them. We support it. Cyndia, I was gonna say Alexa Bliss till she went to AEW. Alexa Bliss is up there though. She's I feel like she's the Miz of the women's division. She does not get enough credit.
She's disgusting. She's absolutely disgusting, like in the best way, Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, and I don't think she get the credit she deserves. I don't think she get the credit she deserves. Rhea has definitely not had a better run than Mercedes.
Not yet.
Io, not yet. Bianca is the Rihanna of this group. If we talking about like comparing artists, Bianca is the Rihanna right now. And all she got to do is keep going, and then she can become Beyonce. Asuka, no. In NXT, sure. But then when she went to the main roster, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte up there, but we already said one, she ain't even the best horsewoman.
I mean, she's still up there with the horsewomen are still top 4. Whatever order you want to put them in.
Yeah.
Like then Becky, come on. Like,
but then Becky would be who? Would she be Taylor Swift?
I mean,
selling
out stadiums too, high ticket prices.
I don't
selling
disagree.
merch.
I don't disagree.
I do the same shit you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but I was the first to win 2 belts. Oh.
Yeah, man.
And the first to main event WrestleMania.
No,
but you shared it though, not solo. You triple threaded it.
I don't remember. But wait a minute. I don't even think Charlotte was even supposed to originally be in that match initially, wasn't it?
No, Becky.
Wasn't everybody pushing for Becky versus Ronda, and it wasn't happening?
It was supposed to be. It was supposed to be originally Becky. It was supposed to be Charlotte and Ronda at. Well, no, it was originally supposed to be Ronda and Nikki at Evolution. Then it was supposed to go into Charlotte and Ronda and then it became, and then that's when Becky Lynch became the man. So then she became a demand. Yeah, she became on fire. So she Rhea Ripley'd her thing, or Rhea Ripley Becky Lynched it, and got put in there after because she won the Rumble. But it was always supposed to be the two of them.
Well, whatever. Hey, I said what I said.
She's like, y'all not changing my mind. I'm doing just like Rush Hour. It's Rush Hour. Next story.
Yeah, for God's sakes. We have like 4 more segments.
Oh God, yeah, we do.
He's like, oh God.
Well, hey, I mean,
I know.
We wanted to do late night.
I know what I was. Y'all gonna go to sleep before I do. I'm up. I napped. He was like, y'all got to keep up with me tonight. I had coffee in the big time. Yeah, I wish they would use AI to make Macho Man do like 90s R&B.
Oh, when you sent that in the group message, I listened to it. I turned it right off.
Can you imagine Macho Man doing something like Keep Sweat Twisted or something from the 90s? Like
sunny days.
Did you listen to his rap album?
Away.
Have you heard his rap album though?
Yes.
No.
Can you stand the rain? Sunny days. I can listen to that all day. I can listen to that all day. Girl, you got me twisted. Because you know I want it.
You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Next thing.
Eddie, are you okay?
Hello, man. Hit the blind vibe, Will.
You remember the time. All right, I'm done. Ladies and gentlemen.
If you do the scatting part, just do the scatting part. Remember the time of Macho Man. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, think about what it sounds like.
Ooh, give it up. Ooh, give it up. Ooh, yes. Give it up. Woo! Oh yeah, remember the time. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, do you remember that it's time for it's time for the blind five.
Deonne gotta get himself together.
My face hurts, man, because I'm trying not to laugh so loud.
I already been laughing.
My face hurts so much.
I'm sorry, I gotta do it. After all the darkness and sadness. Soon comes happiness. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. All the darkness. Oh my god, I hate that. Man, I put on makeup, man.
This is gonna be the clip.
Got me fucked up, man.
Oh, God. I haven't taken a single time down, Will. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. Oh my god. Okay, blind five. Today is the blind five, and I am at the helm today. And so
great.
I am excited. Yes, because I am excited. Oh man. Thank you, Aminato. I'm glad because we are having fun. I like this late night. This late night is I'm digging it. We're gonna have to talk about this a little more. I'm digging this.
Oh God.
All right, who would like to go first?
I'm gonna give Deonne a minute to get this out of his system, so I'll go first.
Now the visuals in my head, like Macho Man just doing
you
the
see Macho Man on a raft after
all of the darkness and sadness, soon comes happiness. Oh yeah, I'm a survivor.
God.
I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna work harder. Yeah. Oh, I'm a survivor.
Please stop! I can't do it. I can't. Come on. I'll go first. I volunteer as tribute. I volunteer as tribute.
Got you.
Let me get my mind right with my shades. It's 12:30 a.m. over here, and it's dark, and I have my shades on.
Oh God.
Whew. I needed that. Okay. Honey, you said you want to go first. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to get past it. But I will keep going.
Yeah, I'll go
I will
first.
definitely keep going.
Let's do this.
You
I'm ready.
remind me of my Jeep. Oh yeah, it's the remix to Ignition. Hot and fresh out the kitchen. I'm sorry. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna stop. I promise y'all. I'm gonna stop.
Yo, my heart hurts.
Whew. Okay. Are you ready?
As ready as I can be.
All right. Your Blind 5 starts now. Shayna Baszler. Where do you put her from 1 to 5?
I know, Cindy.
Please no.
Stop. I'm gonna stop.
Okay. I really hate that there's no context to this. Ugh. Where are we putting Shayna Baszler?
I always go for one out the gate. Just go number 1, honey. Trust me.
I don't know, Deonne. I don't know with you sometimes because I don't know if you're just playing with me. I'm gonna say 3.
Okay. Indy Hartwell.
Five.
Mandy Rose.
4.
Roxanne Perez.
2.
All righty. So,
What now? What did you do?
this Blind 5 for Honey was the greatest NXT Women's Champions of all time.
Did I not pick a 1?
I'm gonna tell you who
You
your
missed
number
one.
one. Oh, I'm gonna tell you who your number 1 was.
Oh, okay. I see what you did.
At number 5.
I had a feeling that was the topic too. NXT Women. When she said Indy Hartwell and then Mandy, I'm like, it's got to be NXT Women's Champions.
Mm-hmm. Number 5, Indy Hartwell.
You know what? I'm gonna.
I'm doing a countdown.
I want to sign off. I know where this is going.
Number 4,
We not about to be friends.
It's Mandy Rose.
Today's the day the Kayfabe trios might break up today, y'all. This might happen.
Number 3 is Shayna Baszler.
Patrick, he did it. He got me.
Number 2 is Roxanne. And your number 1 greatest NXT women's champion of all time is Sasha Banks.
You son of a bitch.
And there you go.
All right.
Man, when you look at that, man.
All right.
When you acknowledge your greatness, you acknowledge your greatness.
Well, that wasn't a direct acknowledgement. That was just a blind acknowledgement.
Question.
Which is technically how I acknowledge her anyway. So I guess that's valid. Patrick's probably laughing his ass off right now.
Oh God, man. We ain't gonna
Deonne, have you composed yourself? Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
All right.
Good Lord, that was terrible. I think this is the worst list ever.
Don't say that, honey. You did such an excellent job. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
1.
Gotta be cautious with this one, though.
Hush you. I hear you.
Let's go 3.
Dashing, Cody Rhodes.
Did I not do this one before? I feel like I would have done this.
So he basically, Councilman had every intention of shitting on us and making sure we acknowledge our non-faves.
Legacy, Cody Rhodes.
Grinning like the Cheshire Cat, Sindhu. Up to no good.
I'm laughing.
You are up to no good this episode.
4. All right.
Come on now.
Undashing, Cody Rhodes.
2.
I was waiting for it.
Stardust 5.
Stardust 5.
So
out with Cody as 1. Like
I won when he said it was 3. I won already. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
None of the rest of these were. The fact he put the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes is number 3. Yep, that's why you missed it. That's why.
So much for not taking your own advice, Mr. Start at number 1. Just trust me.
I should have.
So yours is, of course, the greatest Cody Rhodes personas. Number 1, you have Dashing Cody Rhodes.
That theme song, man.
Iconic theme song. Number 2, Undashing Cody Rhodes.
That match with Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania.
That was about it. That mask stuff.
Putting bags over people's heads.
Number 3, finishing. Yeah, that was wild. I will say. That was wild. Walking and putting that shit on the crowd. I'm like, you got something with that. Number 3, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, the story finisher at number 3. Number 4, Legacy Cody Rhodes, and at number 5, Stardust.
I would have switched out 3 and 5.
Damn.
Hear me out though.
But just to mess with Deonne though, just not.
Stardust could have worked.
Stardust was everything. I loved Stardust.
It kind of did at the beginning. Better than
I enjoyed Stardust so much.
Yeah. I enjoyed Stardust. But yeah, that was
I had a buddy who played baseball, and he used to always grow this mustache out, or they used to. And he like a white guy, but he ended up looking like McConaughey from what was the Fast Times? Was he at Fast Times at Richmond?
I think he was.
That? Yeah. So he looked like that. And he showed us a picture of it when we were in grad school. And I was like, looks like the molestache. That's what we called it though.
which is what Cynthia said.
This is what Cynthia said. That reminded me of that for some reason.
Nah, bro.
Oh, that picture was grainy too. It looked really like from the 70s, man. It just looked like a wanted something. A wanted poster.
You all right?
Yes.
Yo, let me find out she had to be to work right now. I didn't know it.
I definitely did not have to be at work right now. Absolutely not.
Trains and a boat at midnight.
Two trains and a boat at night.
No, the boat stops running at a certain time. Nobody stays overnight on that place. So the island.
Somebody got to be there overnight. Cleaned up.
I think security, and that's it. Like security for the premises.
Yeah.
And the waters. So.
But that was my blind 5. And I enjoyed every minute of that.
Glad you did, man.
Yes. Let us know what you thought about the blind 5. But now we're moving into a new segment.
Next time I will be blind.
Well, you never know.
Mm-hmm. Who's got the next one?
I'm trying so hard not to sing.
What? You guys say something Brett related?
No, because like every time you say something, I think of a song I can sing like Macho Man. Like,
we got to get through this.
You should do that though. You should make him a thing.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta stop.
Oh God,
it's so bad. So bad.
I'm trying to think of a name besides the councilman that would be a different title that would work with Macho Man. Besides just Macho Man.
Come on, y'all. Let's go.
Hey, my bad. Well, let me pass it to you to introduce. I thought I was waiting on you to go, but I didn't say I passed the mic to you, so you could just cut us off in case we go down that rabbit hole.
Oh, okay.
But yes, man,
right.
This is something that Deonne has created. So I'm going to pass the mic to him, and he will take the floor to introduce us to this new segment that I am very excited about. Also, you have a buzzard. If you click on media asset and go down to sounds, you have a wrong buzzard sound. So you have this.
Woo-hoo-wee.
Did it play?
Oh, buzzer sound effect. Oh, I got it.
Yes.
Oh shit! Look at us. We got buzzers now.
I can't wait.
Look at y'all. Look at us moving on up.
Can't wait for Honey to get one wrong. No.
Can't wait to cut y'all off with that shit too.
Hey, be quiet. Honey, say what?
So she say something bad about Mone. Man, Mone. Let's not.
The minute he even thinks about uttering Cody's name.
Die.
I gotta delete this out of this episode. It's done. This is gonna go off the hinges. I should have never introduced this to them. I should have just told them I had it. That was it. I should have introduced this.
Oh God, my head hurts. Okay.
Like you said, Councilman, when you show us something that I enjoy, I'm gonna keep using it. I might keep using it.
All right. New game. Simple and easy. It's called Name That Promo. So hey, listen to the rules. Here's the rules. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna read a question. I'm gonna read a line from a promo. I'm gonna read a line from a random promo, and I'm gonna give you option A, B, C, or D. Don't raise your hand until I get through the options. So I'll read. I'll go A, B, C, D. First person to raise their hands gets the first pick, or gets the guess first.
Okay.
If you get it right, you win the round. We move to the next one. You get it wrong, the other person has a chance to steal, and we go through it that way.
Right. Speed and agility.
Okay. All right. So, first up, softball one. Oh, dear God, you see me. My name's Billy, and I just won King of the Ring. But there's one problem. Everyone still thinks that I absolutely suck. Is that after my options? After the
Oh,
A,
I
B,
thought
C,
you meant
or
after
D?
the quote. I thought you meant
After A, Triple H, B, Jericho, C, The Rock, or D, Edge? Honey, I think you got it.
That would be C, The Rock.
A softball one for you, but Sunday Night Heat, 1999, completely destroyed Billy Gunn's career after that.
Yep.
Like, he did not rebound after that at all. So, honey, first point. It's a little softball one we all knew and could get behind on the game. So, next one.
Are we keeping score? Does it matter?
I'm keeping score.
Okay, cool. Good, so I don't have to.
No. This is my moment, and I'm not sharing it with none of you. You don't deserve this. I'm going to be the most dominant champion of all time. Was that Roman Reigns, Mark Henry, Kurt Angle, or JBL? Will.
I know it wasn't Kurt Angle. No. I might go with Kurt Angle, actually.
5, 4, 3, 2,
C, Kurt Angle.
1. C, Kurt Angle. Honey, chance to steal.
Yeah, sure. I'll try to steal. I'm gonna guess A, Roman Reigns.
Sure, why not? Both of you are wrong. This is just for...
I mean, it's still 50-50.
We're not going to keep going back and forth.
Oh, man. Okay. I didn't know
Why would we go back and forth? You both missed it.
Well, I didn't know that.
The answer for this one. Mark Henry, Night of Champions, September 18th, 2011. It's the promo he gave right after he won it, where he was like, "You don't cheer now. Like, you don't deserve this." One of the hardest promos he's ever cut.
It was a dominant part.
World champion.
It was a dominant part. I was like, okay, I should have went with my first instinct, because I was like, Kurt Angle wouldn't use the word dominant. I was like, I don't think it's Roman Reigns, because I didn't see Honey get excited. So I was like, it had to be between the JBL or Mark.
So we're seeing one zip.
Mark Henry was my gut feeling, though, but I just said Roman Reigns because I thought it was like a trick.
That Hall of Pain run doesn't get enough. Like, it's so good. All right, next promo. Shame on you both.
We love you too, Cindy.
Thank you, Cindy.
I will give you a show like you have never, ever seen before. Why? Because I can. Is that, or was that, Dolph Ziggler, CM Punk, Shawn Michaels, or Sting?
Oh,
shit.
Oh, this is tough.
Honey.
I'm going to go and guess. This is tough because I feel like every single one of these selections could possibly say this, but I'm going to go with Sting.
Not on that one. Will you like to guess?
I'm going to say Dolph Ziggler.
Chihuahua Mama. Nope, that was wrong too.
Damn.
Oh my God.
How can we not remember these guys? Like, I thought of these on my own. So, still won the zilch. The answer. Shawn Michaels' WrestleMania press conference from 95. He was at a podium. They put in a promo package. He said, "Why? Why?" I can't do that Shawn voice at the time.
It's that little bit of graggle right there that you just can't hit like him.
Because I can't.
I loved his voice.
All right, y'all. I mean, hey, I thought this was an easy one tonight, but
damn it, this is tough. But okay.
Easy one here. Layup. I'm in church. I spoke to the Father, and guess what? I'm getting ready to play some bingo. Was that R-Truth, Santino Marella, The Miz, or Booker T? Will.
Booker T. I'll take that.
What is that?
What the?
Stop it.
What was that? What was that music?
The acoustic cinematic. Booker T.
I felt like I was I should have been getting ready to like meditate.
Booker T Monday Night Raw, December 17th. It was the line that he gave, said to Vince on the phone, one of the best threads to run through a show. Austin was after him in a church.
Yep.
He ended up in confession. Love that. Love that whole segment. So it is now 1-1 with more questions. One more question to go.
Okay.
Next promo. Let Will get that sneeze out. We good?
Like that hurt my back. Oh, my back.
Last question. The last promo. So you go ahead. You keep on kissing babies and hugging fat girls. And I'm going to be in the gym somewhere training and thinking about beating the hell out of you. Who said this? Was it Batista, Scott Steiner, Ric Flair, or LA Knight? Honey, for the win.
This definitely sounds like some Scott Steiner shit.
Will, you get this? You got it. So you go ahead, you keep on kissing babies and hugging fat girls. And I'm going to be in the gym somewhere training and thinking about beating the hell out of you.
Man, that is Flair all the way. It was LA Knight.
It definitely wasn't LA Knight, was it?
Nah, it was LA Knight because it sounded like an LA Knight thing.
That was actually Batista.
Oh, that's great. That don't even sound like Batista.
That was heel Batista.
Damn.
I knew I should have done a tiebreaker on this thing. But
now it makes sense because he'd have took that from Flair. But that sounds like a Flair quote.
That was heel Batista going against Cena. Leather vest, jeans, that whole I want the spotlight Batista.
Yeah.
Guys ended up being 1-1. That was our last one.
I mean, hey, that's the best thing, man. You know what I'm saying? The greatest tag team in the world shouldn't have to defeat each other. We gonna end on
even if we try to trick each other into saying that the worst woman is the best horsewoman. But
first of all, that's Charlotte. That's not Mercedes. Mercedes is 3.
And that has been the first. Name that promo.
Oh,
back to you.
I like that one. That's fun.
That is great. I love that.
That's a lot of fun.
Please let us know in the comments, how did y'all name that promo? I hope y'all love that.
You should really hear Batista say that promo though.
It makes me want to go back and look.
Yeah, it do. Because it just sounded like something Flair would say, but it's like, yo, I can see you picking that up from Flair, being an evolution and stuff like that. Because it was kissing, because the kid, because even when I saw the thing, it was like kissing babies and hugging fat girls. I can hear Ric Flair calling someone a fat girl.
I could have easily heard Scott Steiner saying all of that.
Exactly. But even Flair, in WCW, he was like, hey, come here, fat boy. In the crowd. He would do that too. Flair had no filter.
Yeah, that's why I thought it might have been him. I was
maybe
I can hear LA Knight saying that too, but I don't think he'd say that during this time.
Kissing babies.
Kissing babies, hugging fat girls. I'm gonna be in the gym. Yeah.
I feel like I can put anything problematic up there and y'all instantly think it's Scott Steiner.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, anything like that. Scott Steiner. Definitely.
Oh, shoot. I got the next one too, don't I?
Yes, you do. So I know it says gimmick swap on there for those that are watching, but we're switching it up a little bit just because we want to get some time for the gimmick swap and really kind of iron out the details a little more, just exactly what we're trying to achieve when it comes to gimmick swap. So we're kind of revamping that one. So we're going to go back to our old favorite, which of course is one has to go. Yeah. So if it's, we've had a great blind five. We had a great name that promo. So might as well finish it off strong with a great one has to go. And Deonne is in the driver's seat.
Most iconic tattoos of all time.
Ooh. Tattoo.
So just to go across the top from left to right, we got The Rock's iconic Brahma Bull. We got the Man Goldberg's iconic tattoo. We got Roman's tribal tattoos.
Is that really iconic?
Don't do that, honey. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't you do that. I drew that tattoo when I was a kid.
I think everybody did, though. Everybody did. You know which one I drew? I drew Sean's.
Please continue.
You know what? I had Sean on here before. Second row, Randy Orton's tribal tattoos. Brock Lesnar's back tattoo. Didn't do the front one. Could not do that sword. Could not do it. Honey's favorite, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes tattoo.
That's who we replaced Sean for.
I probably did. Mm-hmm. Well, I knew that was going to be an easy one to keep. I know, honey. In the last row, Bam Bam Bigelow's head, Jeff Hardy's arm sleeves, like a tree root. I don't know if anybody knew that, and then the spines on Rey Mysterio's back. Iconic tattoos. Start with you, Will. First row.
Left to right or top to bottom?
Left to right. Sindil, I thought we were friends because we connected on the Lord of the Rings thing, but that tattoo will stay forever.
Brahma Bull can go. Brahma Bull can go.
Really?
Yep. If you'd have put his new Brahma Bull up, we'd have a problem.
I don't like that one.
It's dope because of an upgraded piece, but this one is just kind of like, okay. Like the drawing and the animations they use of the Brahma Bull is better than the tattoo itself.
You're right. Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah. Honey, first row. Whose tattoos gotta go?
Out of that first row in those three, sorry, Rocky. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
Really? I love the Brahma Bull logo. I mean,
I do like the Brahma Bull logo, but like it's it's a memorable logo. But as far as like the other tattoos versus that one, yeah.
Yeah, and Sindil, we talking about like the tattoo wise. Just to your point of what you said, it's literally his logo. That logo could have got made without him having a tattoo.
Exactly.
Like we'd have still got that Brahma Bull logo and it not be tatted on him. Same thing with like the American Nightmare. Like we got that first, then he got it tatted.
I think that was going to be an easy one, just because the history behind that. But okay, as long as Goldberg stays, I'm okay.
For now,
that's all he care about.
Oh, Sindel, I already said it. I'm super happy Goldberg's back, still there. Gonna see it this year too in his final match against Gunther, SummerSlam night 1. Second row, Randy Orton's tattoos, his tribals all the way to his sleeve. I think that's when he came back after his injury with full sleeve tattoos and yeah. Brock Lesnar back tattoo, again, made into a logo. And then Cody Rhodes tattoo that Honey loves so well. Honey, I'm going to give you the first one.
Bye, Cody.
See, that's just spiteful. That's just
No.
Hate's not a good look on you, honey.
No. That's not even just hate. Absolutely not. I'm not a fan of the tattoo placement either and how big it is. But I love the tattoo itself. But Randy and Brock Lesnar had some pretty iconic tattoos. And they were kind of here first. So,
Will, how about yourself?
Brock Lesnar can get that bullshit out of here. I never liked that back tattoo. I always thought it wasn't finished. I kept wondering, like, when is he gonna finish this tattoo? Like,
it did look unfinished.
Yeah. And like Randy Orton's tats, never. I don't care who you put up against this. If you did the whole thing where they named one side and then kept naming another till you pick it and then that thing go, it would have stayed Randy Orton. Those are the most fire tattoos a WWE wrestler has, bro. Them skulls all the way down with the
colors. Yeah, I was gonna say that's my favorite part.
Me and my wife were just talking about that. That's how I came up with this, because they always look good too. Like they're always
fresh, redone, never faded, nothing. I remember another time I think he got hurt and he came back and then was like that black ink was popping off. I was like, that's when Randy was like vicious too. I was like, "Ooh, Randy, hold on."
We were thinking like he might have the best tattoos in wrestling because they all sync so well together too.
Yeah. CM Punk's is starting to get like that. His was very sporadic, but when he started connecting
with the chest,
together, I was like, okay, it's starting to form a little bit better. But yeah, Brock Lesnar's can go, man. I just thought it was never finished.
I agree. I mean, I could have put the sword on him, but I was like, that's the dumbest tattoo I've ever seen. But anyway, last row, Bam Bam Bigelow's head, Jeff Hardy, and then Rey Mysterio's tattoos. Which one's got to go? Honey.
Bye-bye, Bam Bam. I love Jeff Hardy's root tattoo. I kind of also liked how his tattoos always blended in with the stockings that were cut up stocking sleeves that he would wear with the glow in the dark. And Rey Mysterio's back tattoo is fire. I don't know, but I actually always enjoyed how it kind of looked like it was like attaching itself to him. But yeah, Bam Bam, that whole head thing, that shit's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, it ain't for everybody, and it looks cool on some people, but not the one I'd pick as far as like most iconic. Oh my god,
she ain't wrong. She's not wrong. No, they are insane, but I think maybe Deonne might agree with me. So I may be able to speak for both of us. As us kind of being designers of stuff and having designed things, like if you watch All Star Fandom, all the graphics you see are designed by him. We like cleanliness and kind of organized in a way. We like stuff to flow. Like Jeff's is still kind of like insane, but they kind of everywhere, and it's just like okay. Like these look like it look like Randy can take these off and give them to you. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm wearing this tonight at the club.
And I said it, they sync so well together.
Yeah, it's just like they sync perfectly. Like the tribal tattoo in the back connects with the skulls just right. The way the roses are intricately put into the skulls and like the angel wing over. It's just like that. It's just those things. But it's like that's how we are as designers. Like we have to have stuff like connect.
There gotta be some symmetrical, symmetry too.
Yeah.
So which one's got to go for Jeff? For you?
For me?
No, which one? No, Honey said who?
I said Bam Bam.
You said Bam Bam. Who'd you say, Will?
Ray.
Oh, really?
I didn't know till you told me today that was a spine. I had no idea what that tattoo was.
Well, I was either gonna go with his back or like the front, but like he used to have like his mask, was it birds or whatever, like even on his chest.
Yeah, even if you'd have done that, bro, like Jeff's tattoo, insane. That tree root is incredible with the sleeve and everything.
And the coloring and having to like fill that shit in, like, oof.
And I'm biased because I actually seen Bam Bam Bigelow's head in person. And the details in that tattoo are insane. And the only thing, I'm still keeping him, but it would have really made it more iconic if he kept it maintenance like Randy did.
Like Randy.
Like the way look at Romans. Look at the way Romans pop.
If it still stayed dark and them orange and reds pop, like,
but could you constantly take that needle to your head like that, man? Like on the regular?
I mean, you head butting people and head diving off of the top rope, yeah. I'm sure he would take that.
Well, with maintenance, I mean, now it's just as easy as putting like a certain kind of like balm on it, like that specializes
to just keep it fresh,
looking at new.
Yeah, but that one right there, just like even how he had it lined up to where I was like, yo, that's so fire. I
couldn't take this away from Bam Bam on my part either, because the man, to do that you're full on in the gimmick, man. You are Bam Bam Bigelow. Whatever your government is, I don't care no more.
Exactly.
So
that's Bam Bam Bigelow. Well, his real name was Bam Bam Bigelow.
Right.
Pretty much. And he was in major pain too. But
you pain. I got a bone to pick with you. Big 5-4 thumb. What tree you fall from? Yo, I would love for them to remake Major Pain. Like, I would love to see a reboot of Major Pain, or a sequel. Like, give me something.
What if David was like his son played him? What's that?
Moxley from Tonight.
Yeah,
bloody again.
I was gonna put that in here, but Joe didn't win, so I didn't care.
But this was our finishing up.
Yeah,
iconic tattoos of all time. Thanks for playing.
Yes, our One Has to Go. A great addition to the One Has to Go collection. But also, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. I was like, I don't know why you thought you get in trouble. I'm not too. This is after dark. This our stuff. But let us know in the comments below what iconic tattoos you would get rid of.
I feel it.
Yeah, but all I can think of, I can't get that Montel Jordan song out my head with Randy singing.
Come on, man. Finish strong here, man. Come on. Go ahead.
We're coming towards the end of our episode.
We did this at the beginning.
Any final thoughts before we close this episode?
Press the button. Press
the goddamn button. You heard what he said.
Man, that was an iconic movie, man. Jeez, man.
Oh, Rush Hour is the way to go.
Sue Young, man.
Dude, he fell. Ooh, no, he did.
June Tao. Wipe yourself off, man. You dead.
That was hard.
Full circle here, guys. Full circle.
Full circle.
Full circle.
Yo, Martin Lawrence going, hey, I got an erection. Call my wife. Tell her I'm on the way.
Take me home.
Take me home.
Didn't he say something like some big dead titties or something? Like the lady was.
Yeah. He was like, you got me over here with these big dead titties. I forgot all about that when they were.
Get out of here.
I forgot all about that.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all for checking out another episode of the Kayfabe Podcast, man. We appreciate each and every single one of y'all. I'm not to. It'll come back. Macho Man R&B will come back. Just not tonight. We got to get out of here, man. It is 1 o'clock in the morning for them. But we want to thank each and every one of y'all for rocking with us here on the late night. So we probably will do this again, man.
I love at the end of these, Deonne's always just begging to be done. Like, can we just go?
Like, come on, man. Like, but we gotta tell her what.
After all of the darkness and sadness.
Will, cut her mic. Cut her mic.
Go to camera one. Go to camera one.
I'll cut it off for you.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Michelle. But thank y'all for checking us out, man. Here we go.
Oh, Michelle.
So sorry. You did not deserve none of this. You didn't deserve any of this. You just went there and sang your song. I'm so sorry. But it was funny. Thank y'all for checking this out. Keep watching on to the Kayfabe Instagram, just to make sure, or our Instagrams too, just to see if we will go live this weekend, or to let y'all know when we will be going live each time. So y'all stay with us. Make sure y'all follow the Kayfabe Podcast. We thank each and every single one of y'all for checking this out. We will catch y'all either this weekend or next weekend, and this is how we do it.
We ain't never doing this again.